What up, though?
Make it. Because you already lost.
Here you go, back with the statics, the static selector.
Is it good now?
Nah. Still static. Static like a mug. Let's get right to it, man.
What?
That's better, man. No way. Alright, 1 second, I gotta do my PlayStation Plus again. It is due today, unfortunately. I was not planning on. Skip, man. Oh man, this controller, bro. This controller is killing me. What am I looking for, y'all? Cash out. Oh my. And we bite. Alright, invite one more again. One again.
Reginald is crazy. Don't ever disrespect me like that again, huh? Why is Apple playing with my life like that? Nah, bro. I'm like, my little back hurting and shit, bro. Like, I had an off day in like probably 2 weeks. Oh no, this Thursday that passed was my only off day in like after like 10 days plus probably. Nah, bro. I got a marathon coming up. I got a special event. I'm gonna be working. For Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, I'm probably trying to rest. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yesterday I was with Shorty all day. She pulled up at 8 a.m. We sleeping and niggas went to the springs to no avail. So, nah, I'm just trying to rest up today for work. I do have
You think? Listen, man. Listen.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Let's get it!
Remember what happened last time?
Know how to refrain my memory.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon.
Know how to refrain my memory, cuz!
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I'm up. I'm wide awake now. I'm wide awake.
His opening carry of the game, I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should. You're exactly right about that.
You ain't ready for this energy right now.
Repeat it.
You're not ready for this energy right now.
Stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Kendall Porter in on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Second and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Can't believe Bucket Irvin is starting. Starting for the Bucks. Not that he don't deserve it, but I'll miss that boy, Reggie, man. Then he got Tuck.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely.
They ain't even talk about Tuck yet.
Even if they don't get it, though.
Oh my God.
He is going nowhere. He is enveloped behind the line. Well, they gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Punt.
We might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that's in the D and then the fence that you put up next to it?
Rashad, not Reggie.
The jumbo package, and still couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Guess who's back, my boy?
And he's got the first to bring his bred down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
You go, Buck.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. It's not for Mike Evans.
Hey, give me a block, sir.
And running with power here. Touchdown.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Mike Evans.
Mikey!
9 yards. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a fine play to get one of their top targets involved.
Some tell me this ain't last time, though. You heard?
We saw it right there.
You heard?
Tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Pretty good here, right at the 40-yard line.
All right.
And the Dolphins now with a first and 10, right at the 30. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Yes, sir. Get right on in there. Get right on in there. It's a lot different than last time. It's a lot different than last time.
First quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
And I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreak that they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense,
that's all it was.
back out.
It was just one game. We right back.
On the scoreboard.
We right back. I dreamed about these boys. I dreamed about it. Can't let them think they can get the best of me.
At the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already. They come up first and 10.
Just a little tapping. We're just going to tap them.
Starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel they have to be more aggressive? Does the throw start to drag in? But it winds up with the
Here's second and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oh my! McCullum.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
McCullum, fam.
Catch and run. 52 yards.
Where does he contain there? And yet, that's the question, because it's just a simple drop-off. But it hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of it. A huge result there to flip the field, and it was a fairly innocuous play call.
Get on him.
He's eating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard.
Foot on his back.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense side.
Really? Through his body? Through his body.
this one out. It's going to go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look at repeat that in terms of defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
My controller's not even letting me, like, run.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, Urban. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First and 10, Mayfield. There's a short and taking him by Alton. He will be out of bounds here. It will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So now first and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Mayfield.
That little boy.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
That little boy off me.
Good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and to get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, Mayfield slow on target to Godwin.
That's crazy.
He gets this down about the 21 or 22. From the 21, here's second and 3. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Don't worry, Buck.
Good enough for the first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that'll be off the mark. Check out in front, and it's incomplete. Quarterback in 101.
That was the easiest pick you could find. Look how you drop it.
The windows are so tight. He's somehow forced it in there because if he touched up,
he ain't touch it.
To throw, Mayfield.
Give me my block.
And the work is near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Another catch for him down this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to
Surely but surely, boys.
any way they can. And that time they picked up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Irving.
I love it.
Is Blitzing play to just leave him wide open like that?
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line.
Y'all ain't blitz good enough.
Yes, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in constant.
You didn't blitz good enough, my friend.
Marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
McLaughlin for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we're right wisely just take it easy. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. We hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. We'll dump this off to H.M. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down. There's already moving to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of sports in the NFL. Being able to run and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. Short throw to Smith. He got his first catch here before halftime. He goes.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
He'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Hard body, hard body.
H.M. on the counter. Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. H.M. here, they stay on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Get him out of there! Get him out of there!
And it'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker.
My God.
Good tackling.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. They get the stoppage in just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Not only the point to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick game play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good one there. They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run. H.M. And the Dolphins get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
39 seconds. I'm not going to do something with that. I've done something with less. Huh? I've done something with less.
Offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try to add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I could go ahead, take the knee, get on after that. And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and allow the play to be successful.
A first down throw for Mayfield.
Fuck!
Second down.
This is the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh my gosh, that's a big call. That's a big call.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10.
Pressure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mayfield dancing to his left.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime, boys. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. Big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Malik Washington deep for Miami.
Fantastic.
This is taken at the 15 and able to get this across the 20.
Fantastic. Fantastic punt.
Led out a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the
Fantastic
return.
punt.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think a fight for it, and this is caught.
You gotta be kidding me! Oh, he has no timeouts left. That worked.
We step aside. This is the NFL. Audio Sports. Welcome back, Charles and I. Settled in the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Yes.
And it is 3rd quarter. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Hand off to Achane to begin.
Get on him!
And they give a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to duck through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
What are y'all doing?
Before being taken down. So from Buccaneers territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This dude is not dropping nothing.
Give him 12 yards on that one, and they're into the play, shut it down. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Oh, juke in the face. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 94 yards for him on the ground now. He has been terrific here this afternoon. A really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes just got.
Okay, here we go.
1st down, back to Achane. And he has met out the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right.
Come again?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Here's the hallmark of a good
Affirmative.
linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Actually, nowhere to run there.
Affirmative! Affirmative! You heard? Fantastic athleticism! Spectacular professionalism!
Wanted to be in, coming out to start. quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit.
He was a fade! Hey, he was a fade!
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the open drive in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
That was user, by the way. That was user. User. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
And he gets this one just
Stud.
they'll mark it down at the 30.
Stud.
14 yards that time for number 14. Charles Taluga changed that time to hit it completed into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit, and one two matchup.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down.
Let's go, boys.
If you run a drag route against zones, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
And then they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Blow the whistle, ref.
That was a quality play to start and he set it down. This was simple. Offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving me a guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Don't just pick up play.
Blow the whistle, ref.
Pick up play and it will be fourth quarter.
And they won't be able to run it on the Jags. Time has expired. On this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's on EA Sports.
Okay. Okay, boys. Okay, fellas. Okay, I see. Okay.
Second and 6.
Second and 6.
Mayfield.
Okay, catch up. My God. My God.
32 yards down. 12 yards there as they move the Jags.
Oh, Lordy, 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 Lordy.
Be wary of defensively, and just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't passing. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Fellas.
Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things.
Coach.
That'd be the time to do it.
Make sure they hold on to that rock now.
From the 32 now, here's first.
Make sure they hold on to that rock. I'm sorry, we're having a little radio interference. I can't hear you there.
A run up the middle with Irving. And the movers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation.
Oh, yeah.
Paramount, he got it done.
This is where we separate the man from the boys, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't just pick up play.
This is where we meet separation.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
You know that only gives me more time, right?
We'll be back after this.
You know that, right? See, this is what you call time management. This is what you call strategy. Huh?
From the 29, here's second down and 7.
You gotta calm the nerves.
Once again, it's Irving.
You gotta calm the nerves of these great men on the field. These professionals.
Situation, also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say,
professional. I'll tell you even this. Most people quit before the time is even up. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. No patience. You understand?
This is a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll run the draw with Irvin. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into the wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Mama ain't raised no fool.
Bring out 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Oh my, that thing dropped so quick. Oh my. I haven't seen him.
That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but it comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
Get up! Get up!
Hold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Tua. For his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yes, great for him. I like what you said.
For sure.
Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open
For
field
sure.
with some space. That plays to his strength the best. He keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Throwing Tua. They set up the screen. H.N. has it. And the Vikings have the first of the game. Here's Tua. Plenty of time with 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, you had somebody wide open there, kiddo.
Tua, a run straight ahead with H.N. And he's able to get across midfield and down to the Buccaneers territory.
This is a good run.
What they want? What they want?
Now we're talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Now Tua, they'll run for it with H.N. Good place right there as they take us down to the 33. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's H.N.
It ain't always promised, is it? It ain't always promised, is it?
On the line. Up the middle, H.N.
We got the best run defense in the nation.
Just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
We got the best run defense in the nation.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Tagovailoa. This is going to lead to another 1st down. It's a Texas lead at the box 14.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what we want.
With 35 seconds left to go.
I promise you this is what we want.
Sometimes stops all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
It ain't happening. That's not happening right there.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
That was an accident. Can you please walk around? Please.
3rd and 8.
He said, never mind. Hey, you see something he like.
H.N. gets it from the gun.
It may look like it, but that ain't what it is.
And that's short of 1st down. The decision made for him.
That's us!
It's 4th down.
That's us!
So the defense has to stay out and get one more shot.
That's us!
Able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes
You gotta be more careful with it, kid.
no matter how they got there, how it happened, they got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
You gotta be more careful.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. You got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he had to fight that time.
I told you how this goes. I told you how this goes. Huh?
They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
This is a game with strategic strategy. You gotta take your time with it. Huh? You gotta grind with it.
Mayfield.
It feels so good to be back. If you smell
holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You and you need those points from earlier.
That's all we need first half. That's all we need first half to get down. That's all we needed. Hey!
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard work on our crew, I'm Brandon. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Two head toes.
Sign off from Miami.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Told you about that pressure. It's time management.
It's like first to 5? Or like, well, it's tied right. This year it's tied right now.
Hey man. The series over. The series is already over when we went tiebreaker. We can't just continue this series for how long? But I tell you.
Is it like first to 5 or like? Yeah.
Listen,
Hello? What is it first to?
the tiebreaker was the end of the series. Whoever won the tiebreaker,
Wait, this?
no man.
Oh.
The tiebreaker. You don't understand. I won 3 in a row, right? I won 3 in a row.
No, you didn't.
You won the first 2, and I won. You won the first 2, and I won another 2 that made it tied up. And when we tiebreaker, when we tiebreaker.
Yesterday, and then you won one right now.
No, we played 2 yesterday. We played 1 game yesterday. We played 2 games yesterday.
He did? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even trying, bro.
That's what you say when you lose, man. Rematch? What you say? You want to read?
Right now?
Send the invite, man.
I'm just gonna get some water.
Yeah, it's smoky, ain't it? Need some water to put out this smoke. Hey, he gonna send me an invite. Okay, something. Where did it go? It's not there no more. Oh no, we here. We here. Hey, you know,
I'm back.
why are you picking my team, man? Let's see. Back on the Ravens now, huh? Back on the Ravens. Let's see what you do with them. Let's see what you do. Oh my God. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, our defense first? I'll take it.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And let's take it in at the goal line.
Oh my!
Still going past the
Insane. We'll see if it counts as something at the end of the game. We'll see if it counts as something at the end of the game. Oh my God. What the hell was that? Take it and run with it, kid. Boy, you're choking on your own spit. Oh, man. Wow.
who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Oh, yeah, you know we're going to run it.
Start 14 yards to get him going. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
2 and now on first down. Open man is wide complete.
Let's go. Let's go.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some.
Even better. It happened on Madden.
What you count on, like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the stop. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage. Now you put lots into the position. Every series, they have to work hard to pick that first down, and that's all about when you do that. Partner, what we're seeing so far, the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Who was that? There's no way. No. I think he's like a middle linebacker.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Uh-huh. You're out. You're out. You're out.
Yo, why?
Jake Bailey on now the punt here on fourth down.
I can't do it.
There are 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
But if I can't do it, what play am I gonna run?
Oh, a big decision here.
Well,
look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Come on, Miami. Come on, Miami. Don't do this on me. On who?
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. They actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it.
Oh my God! Come on!
He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know the defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Never again.
Nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips. Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback, and then zip, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
A couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it.
They can't catch him. He's the fastest man alive. He's the fastest man alive. Let's go!
Yo, imagine he fumbled it at the 1 yard line.
It was possible. It was close.
It's not their offense who gets him on the board.
Extra points for style, please. Extra points for style.
Throughout the week, when you go against the offensive challenge,
let's go!
And you let them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it.
Oh.
You pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score.
Let's go!
So even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
This your house? Defense just ran it back in your house.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember,
you know how I pick them out?
A moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the
My God!
You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time, hey, don't worry about it. That stuff just goes right out the window.
Hold up, man.
A chance to atone.
What's wrong with these kids these days, man?
Play action. It's Jackson. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
We on that. Let's go, defense.
Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time it was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. He's
pitching the option now? That's what he wanted to do?
Jackson, option right. Back to him on 1st down. Oh, an absolutely filthy jump. He's got some baseball. These two teams tied after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. As they got it as we resume action. And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Sit him down. Wrap him up.
15 to play to drop it. 55 yards.
Hey.
3 rushes and he ran half of the football.
You got something for that.
Another nice first there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Jackson going to hold on to this. A 1st down carry for Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit. And this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Enough with the malarkey.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that's successful for ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play action passes as well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They got it off for Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Stay on him. Stay on him.
And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Flowers. They'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. James Flowers. 15 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. They're able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Hurt.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on touchdowns. They really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And we'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Yeah, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. It's intercepted.
Talk about no blockers. No blockers.
In the middle of the field, and too many bodies in there.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try to spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. If there's any type of a misthrow, or maybe the ball's tipped, there's just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jackson, options out left. Second down, they'll go again with Henry.
We on him.
He is going to lose.
We on him.
Here. And he lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a...
And you get nothing. And now you get nothing.
Alright.
All user. All user, my friend. All him. All Himothy.
They're on guard for something like that.
Well, I like the way that you're thinking, because that's exactly what defenses practice when they put their stuff.
Jeez Louise, throw the ball.
In there to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down.
To the house, baby. You know you ain't catching him. You know you ain't catching him. He's the fastest on the field. He's the fastest on the field, baby. How do you want it? How do you want it? How do you like it? That's how you gonna get it.
And the Dolphins have a chance to...
You know what it is.
In the final seconds of the half. Sanders on for the extra point.
Oh my. This kick is killing me, guys. This kick is killing me.
To speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded in the end zone. Not to bring it out. A touchback. They'll begin at the 30-yard line. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Pushing his way inside the 40.
Get him down, baby! Get him down! Lord, somebody hit him down. Woo!
I gotta be careful here, alright? He's on the far side of 30.
I've seen this play before. I've seen this play before in my dreams.
I'm on the plus side of 30.
I've seen this exact play before in my dreams. Oh no, it wasn't this one. Oh, it wasn't that one. Oh, it was another one.
That's a chance for one more quick play and another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And this is going to be
Bro, y'all know y'all could have caught that, man.
With 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Final play and a half here. It's Jackson.
No, I meant to go circle. Ah!
Not on 21. Not on 21.
So we hit intermission. It's halftime.
Boyer? Come on now. I wish he still was on the Bills.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock.
Come on now.
And the Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Because in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? Let's put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get to the game in the third quarter.
Maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left. A good run.
What?
Followed up by a not so good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I think go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Just a gain of a couple, but
We made it.
to keep the drive rolling.
And how about that on third down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receiver, get it to their speedy running back. It changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up the first down.
2 and now on first down. And the turnover fast continues. There's another interception.
Tua can't throw it on point for nothing, huh?
Possession as they got it at the 42.
Look at that, man. Come on, dog.
Set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5.
They did go interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
And a decent little gain puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Meanwhile, Jackson throw into the hands of Andrews. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 52 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly.
So you can't throw it right in the pocket, man. That's all we need you to do is throw it in the pocket, Holmes.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes
Yes, sir.
because even the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you like it?
75 yards.
You know what we do.
That come back to make it a 2-point game.
Smith, you're so
They didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
don't you get the sense that film study was behind this?
You know exactly what we do. You know exactly what we do. You know exactly what we do.
Knowing that it exists,
You know exactly what we do.
they've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Let's go defense.
Sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Let's go defense.
What's happening on the return as we get this back and forth.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And Given 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to the game. Did it to perfection.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now for the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. That's the 40. The 40 is out of bounds. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he got first down here. Tim Perry now for Derrick Henry.
Boy!
This one's not going anywhere. Officially no gain on the play.
He must think he's the only one.
On the counter, it's Henry. Maybe a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Well, part of everyone in it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
On it! Let's go, defense!
And 4th down now coming up.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'm guaranteed.
Let's go, defense!
Quarterback will go back.
Attachments! 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 Attachments!
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Ah!
That's complete. Oh, he faked it with a jump.
Ah! Ah!
Jimmy Flowers with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have moved out in front here.
Wow, bro.
Final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Who did a guard Zay Flowers?
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. It's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be tackled. On the play, but he's running through it, so he'll be thinking about the length of the football.
Pretty good job defensively.
They thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to have great field position.
Crazy. Crazy.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last A&T helping to maintain their swim advantage.
Who is this, boy? You can't keep up with that old man.
He gets this all the way down to the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Maybe a 3-yard pickup.
I came to bring the pain. Ball close to the brain. Let's go inside my astral plane. I came to bring the pain. Hardcore to the brain.
You're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
I came to bring the pain.
He has been tremendous all day long. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter shift your defensive back.
Get on him!
Opportunity.
Get on him!
But I don't think he got there. He did not. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. And right kick it on by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. East in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead.
Cool. Cool.
So with the missed PAT, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami. Set to start the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here and they're in desperate need of finding an end zone.
How do you have 164 yards with 3 completions?
It's a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. To give some credit to the defense.
And this one incomplete.
All the passes he did were touchdowns.
Absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact. And his passes are effective for the 4th time today.
Bro, it's not they're not even letting them play on the ball, bro. That's what, come on, man.
This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident. Because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit.
Well, this is taken in, it's complete. That is caught. It's Bateman.
Wow.
Here's John Bateman.
Wide open in the end zone.
And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw.
Oh my God.
And this is going to be caught. So that's 2 more of the lead as they continue to pull it over here in the 4th. Turned it down to kick it away following the touchdown.
Crazy, man. What is, like, come on, yo.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way
Man, man, gave motherfuckers
not a
this
total
shit,
loss,
man.
because as you said, they scored some points, so there's some plays they could build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, it was just out-personnel. They were going up against the team that's playing at an elite level.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Ravens are going to get the first down here as the ball will come out to the 20. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of those overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Off to the races, inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jay Flowers, 90 yards. And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here before. That's Tucker to add the PAT.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
I had two 99-yard plays.
Now to kick it away following the touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
This is where leadership really comes into play.
Like, what pass can you make, dude?
Sometimes they just make a joke. The bad guys have your fun. All right, throw it up and yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Really?
Never again.
Y'all stop playing, man.
He got one of their two touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He's got his target. That's complete. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Two are going to throw. Getting this out to the flat, maestro. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Two to throw again. Open man is here. He's got it. A short game here. Maybe
12.
You got the big lead defensively. You get that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, inbound, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And down inside the 15 he goes. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Here's Tua. Got a man at Barrios complete. Just 3 yards on the completion there. And he's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Tua.
Oh my God.
As we come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Smith. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at the 18-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And he's just kicked it back with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now look into the hands of Flowers. And again, it's kicked out of midfield. It's fired at 49. Charles, a lot of places heading into the town as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but they're off.
See, you happy you win. GG's, you happy you win when man cheat for you. I get it on my own. You heard? I get it on my own.
You did it on your own?
I get my wins on my own. You heard?
I do it too, bro.
Man, that's all algorithm work, man, for you. It's all algorithm work for you, man. You know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is.
You could not stop safe fouling.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Garth. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Said what?
Nothing. Mark Andrews had 145 receiving yards at the tight end, and Zay Flowers had 185 yards, 5 receptions.
That'll never happen again.
Bateman had 45 yards.
That will never happen again. I should pay my membership for this shit.
You there? Yo, bro, my kick returner had more yards than Derrick Henry. I cried. I deep fried. Oh, it was 100 yards.
GG's, man. I'm out of here.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
See ya. Don't ever say I don't let the kid live, man. I let the kid live, man.